I come bearing good news and welcome to my channel and hanya hanya hanya. Anyway, I'm here to talk about who is paying your initiation fees, who is paying for you to be mentored. Now, a lot of us, when we go into this spiritual path, sometimes a lot of things are stripped off us and everything like that. And we wonder then, what are you going to do if you're not working? There's no money coming in. You're not working, obviously. You don't have anyone who can help pay for your services. If you were to go to a healer for a healer to help you, you do not know what to do. You really need to go. Your people are sending you to someone. So what do? And we have been going crazy about it, suffering in silence. Now, like I said, I come bearing good news because we have not been asking the right questions. And we have not been asking the question to the rightful people. We've been thinking about it as in, okay, if I'm going to someone, if I need help from someone, that means I have to come up with physical money, right? Physical cash. But then we're forgetting something. Who is sending you there? And how are they sending you there? If your people, your ancestors, spirits, and guides can send you to someone, they can show you someone who's going to be helping you. They can give you permission for someone to help you. Why are we not approaching them the right way with the right questions? Remember, we didn't think that we needed to go to school, initiation school. We didn't know that we need to be mentored. We didn't know about that. We didn't think about that. We were just caught off guard, like we need to go somewhere to be helped. And when these things are happening, like I said, a lot of things are stripped of you, meaning that you end up with nothing. Nothing, literally nothing. You have no means. So why are we not asking the people who are sending us to school how they're going to be supporting us? I mean, we ask them for permission, right? And they show you, we are giving you permission like this, like this, like this, right? Go to this person. Or we want you to go to this person. This is the code. Like they give you a secret code. This is the code. Or they show you the person who's going to be helping you. This is the person who's supposed to help you. Go to them. But how come us healers or the gobelas, we are forgetting to ask the people who are sending their children to us, how are you going to pay for this person who you are sending to us? Why are we forgetting to do that? I mean, it's so important. I mean, you see someone coming to you because they've been sent by their ancestors, right? But how come we don't ask their ancestors how they're going to pay for their child? We deal with the physical living person. Like, we want this. This is how much we're going to charge you and stuff like that. We don't ask the people spiritually how they're going to make means to pay for the said person they sent to us. How come a lot of us have been getting it so wrong? Now, here I am, like I said, I come bearing good news because ancestors, spirits, and guides, and the source, they can show us how they're going to support the child in our company, how they're going to support their child in our schools. The same way as they can show us by giving the person permission to come to us, or they can show us by messages like, we want you to help our child like this. This is what we want. This is the child. This is what they're struggling with. They can show us how they're going to pay for the service so that the child who's coming to our presence doesn't have to worry about the issues, right? Like now I have to think about, oh, when I finish here, how am I going to come up with money? My family, I don't think they'll be able to support me with this. Or even if they're going to support me with this, it's going to be a struggle. Now, when we go spiritual, we no longer go physical, right? Physical is just us talking to the person who needs help. okay, I can help you like this. You need to follow this because your people are guiding us to with this. They're giving us these instructions. We need to go to the water. We need to cleanse you. We need to teach you about muti. We need to teach you about herbs, muti herbs, right? We need to teach you about divining with these tools. This is what you're going to be dealing with because your people are giving us these instructions. They're showing us, sometimes they're talking to us, meaning that they're trancing you and they are talking, they are expressing themselves, right? This is us. We work like this, we work like that. They can show us. And when they show us, meaning that spiritually, this is bonding, this is contract. They cannot break it like a human living person like me and you can say to you, I'm going to pay you at the end of the month. And then at the end of the month, they come with excuses. But things have been like this, things have been like that. Now, when ancestors are the ones telling us how they're going to support their child, that means they're going to have to make sure that that stays intact. It is a contract, it's supposed to be like that. It will stay like that. These are the people giving us spiritual cars, right? In dreams. They show us driving cars, right? That means these are the people who are creating those monies that we see in those dreams. They become like the finance people, right? So they're in the bank thinking about how much we're going to need, right? And then they show us that we need this much. Like the same way as when they teach you how much you're going to be charging someone coming to you for your service, right? Like if you're training someone, ancestors, your spirits and guides, they can show you, we're expecting this much from someone who we're going to be training. So now they are telling the people who are going to be helping you that they're going to pay them like this. They're going to support their child like this. It is as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Ancestors are there willing to tell you. That's what I'm trying to say. They're there to tell us how they're going to be supporting their children. So we just need to approach them ourselves as healers and gobelas. Ask them, how are you going to support this child that you're sending to me? Show me. How good is that? It's good, isn't it? Show me how you're going to do it. If they can show you in dreams, like we use this muti and this muti to mix, to create this herb or to create this medicine. They can show you in dreams as a code, like this is how we're going to pay for the service for the child that we're sending to you. Now, we just need to start asking the right question to the ancestors, and they'll give us the right answers. That is what this is all about. They're there for that reason. We should not be dealing with the physical living person, right? We should be dealing with the people sending the child to us. The people with information are the ones who we're supposed to be approaching, and they will happily give us that information that we ask of them. A lot of us, that is something that we struggle with when it comes to that bit. We are thinking, it's an uncomfortable thing, isn't it? When it comes to, we rather tell the person that we are with, the physical person, the service is going to be like this. But the right person is the ancestor spirits and guides. Show me how you're going to support your child who is unemployed, being sent to me to help them. Your child is going through a lot of things that obviously they're suffering, right? Vulnerable, a lot of things happening, emotions, they don't know what to do and stuff like that. Now, you cannot talk about finance with someone going through that, right? Then why are we talking about finance with someone who's going through, someone who's sick? Why are we talking about financial things with someone who's sick? This is what ancestors are asking us to approach them, to ask them how they're going to be paying for the service, instead of stressing the person who's already stressed, stressing the already stressed person. We should go direct to the finance department, the ancestors, and they'll show us how to do it. I mean, not how to do it, how they're going to make up for it, how they're going to pay for it, how the money is going to come in to you, the healer, the gobela, helping their child, the mentor helping their child. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. We're dealing with ancestors directly. It's so beautiful. Anyway, so that is all I wanted to share with you. So that even if you're going through this, you don't know what you're supposed to do, how you're going to pay for the service that you want to pay for to a healer that you've been sent to. You need to tell the healer to ask your ancestors directly, right? Meaning that you as well, you need to go directly to the ancestors to tell them that the healer is asking them, or the gobela that you've been sent to is asking them how they're going to pay for the service. But the healer needs to ask them, ask the parents, how are you going to pay for the service? Beautiful. Approach the banks.